Hey guys, you want to know only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a City. I just logged in and saw that and I was like, yeah, we're doing alright. This is looking pretty cool. That's a little bit close. There we go. Today though, we're going to be going back over to the small housing district that we have over on this side of the island, because I was going through my computer a couple of days ago and I was going through the YouTube folder of where I store my videos and where fan art is and stuff like this, and I was just going through it and I found this picture that was sent through and I was like, huh? And I saved it as the name. It's saved as Josh, and I think I'm 99% sure that a Twitter user called Josh sent through this. I remember seeing it on Twitter, so I apologize, Josh. It is your name because that's what it's saved as. I apologize that I haven't got around to this sooner, but I forgot about it and I've come across it again. So it's a house, but the picture is about this, look, that big. It's like a tiny little picture. It looks like it's like on a stamp or something like that. This thing, and he just said it, and he saw it, so he took a picture and he sent it to me, and said that we should build it in our world here. And I actually like it. It's a pretty simple looking house. If I remember, I'll put a picture up of what I'm trying to build this from. It's a small little picture, but it's got a real nice mix of brick and grey, which is not too far off what our houses in this area are, like the colours of them. So it should look pretty nice. So let's grab some brick, and we're going to grab some grey. Now I think clay could look really nice. Light grey wool also would look quite nice, but I think clay is the one that we're going to go for. A really nice feature of this building is it has red shutters on it. Now we don't have red shutters, but we do have some nice trapdoors now that might work. This jungle one, for example, could actually go quite nicely. It's got a nice hole in the middle. That could look quite nice. If it doesn't, we've always got the dark oak one as a backup. We're going to want to have some quartz for the lower window. It looks like a really nice lower window down there. I'm going to want some walls for a little bit of a door frame style thing, and then for the roof, it's a grey roof, which is good because that's what all of our roofs in this area seem to be. So we're going to grab some of those, and we might put a little bit of a quartz edging on that as well. I think that's enough blocks to sort of get us started here. This house doesn't have a driveway, at least on the picture that I can see, and I don't want every house to have a driveway, so this one's not going to. We'll have a nice hedge that sort of breaks up between this house and the house that we're going to build, but it's going to go about here. It's going to be a bit more of a relaxing episode today, nothing too crazy. So we're going to go with the corner. I think the corners here, we have a little bit of a front then, just a little bit of a front garden, not too much. I don't like things being set too close to the path because it looks a little bit weird sometimes. This is where the first window goes. This is where this sort of quartz space goes. I think what we're going to do is we're going to put in a quartz pillar in here, and then we're going to put upside down stairs. I'm trying my best for you. Josh. And we're going to have, I think, this, and this. And this is going to, that's sort of the main feature of the house, is this window, it feels. This is sort of what you're meant to concentrate the most on. I heard a double click, but it only clicked once. And then I'm going to put these ones in like this. Now, I know they're facing the same way, but I think they're going to look really nice with the glass in the middle there. It looks like a really nice sort of spot. I might add an extra brick to that, or I might bring the bricks one block back and have the window focused out a little bit. I sort of like that idea. I think that looks pretty cool, and maybe we will actually add another one, though. So it's 2 blocks instead of 1 block next to the window there. Let's just add those up there. Yeah, I like that. So we want 2 on the other side of this window, like so. And then it's going to drop back by 1 block. And then the rest of the front of the building is going to be here. This is where the door is. There's no step, it doesn't seem, that goes up. So we're going to do the door on the bottom level. But this is all the clay texture now. There's no more real brick. I'm going to turn that down in my ear because that's loud. That's better. And I don't know why some blocks seem louder than others. It's quite weird. So that's where the door's going. I think it would probably be a smart idea to have 2 blocks there, because then we can get this sort of cobblestone wall canopy almost. It's like a tiny little canopy that goes over the top. Something like this. And then this one. And then this one. And this one. Just on top of there. And I think maybe we change this end one to be white. And then put these ones underneath. I'm going to put those ones here as well. No, I think I like it better open. I think I like that better open. Something like that. Looks pretty nice. I think that looks cool. Okay, so then we're going to continue along here with the clay. Let's fill those in. We're going to try and keep everything at around that height. And we're going to go into the next window. It'd be nice if I could get some quartz around this as well. It sort of keeps that design going. So we're going to have... No, it's not. The quartz isn't going to go right down to the floor though on this window, and we're not going to have any stairs on it. It's just going to be a sort of quartz on the left and quartz on the right. It is, however, a slightly larger window, 3 or 4 blocks long. Let's try 4 blocks long. It's meant to be sort of a large lounge-ish like window. So we'll have that going along there. And then I'm going to add 2 blocks on the left of that window there. And we've got the width. It's about the same sort of size as the other houses here, which is really nice. We're going with a very sort of similar housing style down this row, which is really cool. When you drive down, it's going to look all very similar, but the houses are going to be different. It's going to be really nice. The brick section does continue on this way. Let's count out for you guys that want to build this at home. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14... 15. Why not? We'll have 15 blocks back, and then this will come this way. The same width as the front there. You can work out how big the front is because of the window there. And we're going to drop this one block back as well. So the brick section is sort of going to be the widest part of the house. We need to get all of this around here and all around there, so on and so forth. It gets up nice and high. Now, clay. I like the clay. I like the grey touch on it. I think that's really nice. We want this to join up around here. And bang, we have ourselves already a nice blueprint to our house. Very simple, but yeah, very effective. It's just like basically like almost like a T shape. But this is where it gets quite interesting, is the next part. We're actually going to get some quartz again. Quartz, but just plain quartz. I might use snow, so it doesn't have the lines around it. Now the snow part's quite cool. We're actually going to put this snow 1 block wider, just on the front. Yeah, just on the front it seems. 1 block wide on the front. So this is going to go over the top of the quartz. It's actually quite nice because the snow is a slightly different texture to the quartz, so it still sort of stands out. And this comes up here and up here, and then we have either 1 or 2 clay blocks. I would say it was probably 2 on the picture, like what would be equivalent to 2 blocks on the picture. But I might leave it as 1 because we've already got a nice, what could be an interior floor in on that snow level. So then the windows are going to start here. Now, like I said, we have this pretty cool... Hang on a minute. That's better. We have this pretty cool trapdoor design on either side of these windows here. So I'm actually going to leave the windows only... Well, I could do them 2 blocks wide. Like that and like that. But then the 2 trapdoors touch each other. We'll give it a go. Like, if this came... We'll leave them 3 blocks tall. I think it's a nice number. We'll have those going across the top. There and there. Then we get the trapdoors. And let's say we go with the jungle trapdoors here. We can either do it like that, or we can have it... No, we either all want them facing down or all facing up. I actually really like that. They're a little bit glitchy at the holes, but they don't look too bad. Let's do one of them... Well, what does it look like if they faced up? Oops. I think I like down better than up. So we'll do those down. Trapdoor. And then let's try with this one. Oops. Get rid of that. Let's try with this one. Now we can do again down and up. Again, I prefer the down. So what do we prefer? Do we prefer the one on the right or the one on the left? It's a really close one. Trapdoor. I think I prefer the one on the right more. So let's now try this one. I think I'm going to prefer these facing down. It seems to be the down facing ones are definitely more preferable to me. I think I like the left one again now. So we're going to change up this right one to the birch ones, which are the lightest ones, which at first I didn't think that I would like, but it might be okay. Yeah, no, I think I like the birch ones. I think I like the birch ones the best, so we're going to go with that. And that one, that one, that one. Okay, beautiful. That looks really, really cool. Now, another cool part about this is this goes to a peak. It's a pretty tall peak as well. This is the tallest part of the house. I might drop this down because this is looking pretty tall. That would be that tall. Or I could shave one block off. And it just drops it down that little bit. I think I like that height the best. Okay, now we'll put down the roof blocks. Always do this sort of peak section first, and then go around with that. We have white on this one. We don't on that one. I think we'll probably end up having white on this one because it just seems to go quite well with the house design. So we have these white ones now on here. Oops. Like so. Go upside down, place these ones down. I couldn't see what one I'd done then. And then there's these trapdoors again up the top in the middle here. And I've never done this on a house before, but I really like the idea of it. Just like that. It's just that little bit of detail. I think it looks really nice. I think it does look really, really nice. I like the big window at the bottom. I think it's pretty cool. So let's now continue on this snow thing. This snow thing comes wider over this one as well. It seems to only be on the front that it gets wider. Maybe the front and the back. But on the sides, it's in line with the rest of the building. It's quite strange, but I sort of like it. So we have this here. This comes up there. On the back, we're going to do it one block wider. Whereabouts are we? We're about there. And then we have, oops, the brick. It goes in line with the brick, but then comes out one wider on this part. And is in line with this one. Okay, we're getting a shell now. Boom. Looking pretty cool, looking pretty cool. Still going to concentrate on the front because that's what we've got the picture of. It's going to be the easiest to sort of focus on. We have to fill that one in. We don't need to fill that one in, but we're going to anyway. And then we have a window above the door. And then, from what I can tell, it's sort of cut out on the picture. But it looks like there's another two windows very similar to this sort of design on this side. We have the snow to go up in the corner. So we're going to have one. It's almost like this was, at one time, a Tudor house. It's got some very Tudorish style focus points on it. Some Tudorish details. But then it's been updated. Or it's been actually built in this sort of Tudor style with that in mind, but it's a modern build. It's one or the other. I don't know. It might even be his house. I can't. It was weeks ago that he must have sent this, even a couple of months ago. So again, I do apologise. I am sorry for that. This window is actually gonna, or the window sill is actually gonna limit the height of our windows to 2, unless we sort of cut the gutter to go around it, which is different to the picture. But I sort of like the idea of that. It's sort of changing up a little bit, using a little bit of inspiration. Let's start with the windows on this side. We'd have the trapdoors there and there. So we're starting to move a little bit away from the picture now, which isn't too much of a problem. Yeah, and then a nice big window can go in there. Lots of windows on this house. I like that. I've got itchy eye. Oh, ow. I don't know why. I've had an itchy eye all day. There we go. Feels a little bit better. And then this can obviously wrap around here. And then the quartz ones... Oops. We'll sort of wrap around that. And I don't know if I just wanted to stop on those sections. I don't know. I don't know. Ooh. Yeah, no, I think this needs to come back. It's quite tough. It's always difficult making a real house in Minecraft because real world isn't limited to certain depths and dimensions that Minecraft's limited to. So it's always a little bit of a challenge. I sort of really like this idea, and then have slabs. Get rid of those ones. To go across the tops like this, so they sort of arch up a little bit. Maybe if we had this one turn around like that, and like that. I can't get that to curve around permanently like that. That would be the best, but I can't do that. So maybe... I reckon we're onto something. I reckon we're onto something. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one. I think I like that. Ooh. Oops. Ooh. Like that. Like that. Yeah, I think I like that. Switch these ones to be the right way up now. I don't like how we can see that one. If we kept this lower then. We get the quartz. Yeah, slabs on top. Yeah, and then you can't see a little bit of the roof texture then. Okay, I really like that. We're going to get the trapdoors, but we can only do them on these bottom two here. Face them upside down. That was the look that we preferred the best. And we don't have one on this one because it's not on that window. But I think for the purposes of this build, it might actually look better if we done it all the way along. Yeah, it does. It looks better all the way along, doesn't it? Okay, excellent. Moving on to the side then. Now we don't have any picture to go from. We have to make this up by ourselves. I like the fact there's a lot of windows on the front, but I don't want that many windows all the way around the building, because we need definitely a spot for staircases. We want spots for TVs on the wall. Look around your house. Look around the room that you're in now. I doubt there's a window on every single wall of your house, on every single wall of the room that you're in. Some rooms have to have no windows, and some rooms have to have slightly less than others. So I think we're going to go with a thin one here. Maybe not that thin. I think that's a little bit too thin. We'll go with one like that, but we won't have one over there. That could be, I don't know, kitchen units, things like that. Same as down here, I'm not going to have any windows until at least here. So this comes back like this. That one definitely needs to go up there, and this one needs to go along. Now I can put a single window in here if we wanted to. Like that. Looks pretty cool. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought Minecraft had actually crashed, and that was like a different hang to normal. I'll have this one like this. And I don't know if I want any windows on the brick sections at all. Apart from that front one. Maybe we could have a big one like we have on the back. That could look pretty cool. And change... I don't want a door in. I always seem to do the back door and the front door in line with each other, and I don't know why. But we could. There. We could do the same window that we have on the front on the back here. That one. That one. And that one. Oops. Quartz, 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 quartz. Quartz, 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 quartz. And then knock all of these out to give us some room. It gives us like an extra block of room on the interior as well. And the more room that you have on the interior, the more detail that you can get in. You're not quite as limited to space that way. Okay, yeah, I think I like that. So there's the first floor, or the ground floor, complete with windows and stuff like that. This gives us a nice space for a staircase. We could also have a staircase going up there as well. I could always move that window over. I might even take that window completely out. And then we can, for certain, have the staircase going up here then. I don't think we need a window in there. On a house, on houses like this, sometimes you don't want windows in the side because you're only going to look at your neighbour's wall anyway, or straight into a window of theirs. So sometimes it's not always a good idea to have windows all the way around. We need to have this coming up to that height. And this one coming up to that height. And this one coming up to that height. Again, I don't think we want any windows on this side. So this can all be filled in. And that one. And I suppose we could just do it pretty much all the way around now, can't we? If we get our wand out from there to there, replace air with clay. Oh, I keep doing one slash for some reason. There we go. That one to there. That one to there. I think I really like the clay as well. I think I like the grey. It just makes the buildings next to it stand out a little bit. Gives it that different colour. And the roof's going to look really, really cool as well. We have a peak on the back here. So we have this. And then... come on. This one. I will put windows in on this floor as well. Don't worry. I haven't forgotten about that. Excellent. That's about the same height as that peak as well, which is going to be nice. So then we have... Is that in line? I got a... Yeah, it is in line. Good. That one. This one. And that one. And then everything else should be pretty simple. So, windows on the side here. I think I want to go with a window like that. Could I do 3 of them? That would look pretty cool. Oops. I think that sort of... Or if I move that over... And then I could get another one in there. We could have 4 along the back. I like that idea. I like 4 along the back. And then we'll have a double window here and not there. Here. Trapdoors. 1, 2, 3. Chugga chugga chugga. And here. I hope I'm doing you proud, Josh. I hope that I hope you're still watching. I hope that I didn't leave it so long that you went, he ain't ever gonna build what I send in. I'm gonna stop watching him, because it's a really cool house. It's a really cool house. Unfortunately, though, I am out of time. I'll have to finish this off next episode. I think we've got all the windows in. It's just the roof to go on, some glass, a little bit of a front and a back garden, and sort of spruce up maybe some little details in here and there that I can fit in. And voila, as they would say in France, maybe. Is it France? Is it French? Voila. Sounds French. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. And we shall see you in the next episode.